Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Ali Bin Shuja, and I am a final year accounting and finance student at LUMS, and I am also a part of Yasir Mahmood Securities. This series will be focusing on unique ideas which will eventually help your investment decision process and give you that alpha that we're all looking for in the market. Today's video is on the Piotroski score. Joseph Piotroski was a Stanford professor who came up with this idea. He had nine performance metrics which he piled together to create the score. If a company did well in all of these, they would get 9 points. Profitability, leverage, and operational efficiency were the three areas that these nine metrics covered. Now we'll be moving to the slides, and I'll tell you more about how you can calculate the Piotroski score for your investment decisions.
The Piotroski score may be hard to pronounce and spell, but I promise you that the calculations themselves aren't that hard. Before starting, I want to clear one caveat. Different people may use different methods to calculate the score. However, if a consistent principle is applied, you will get right answers. So don't worry if your Piotrowski score is a bit different from someone else's. Just make sure that you use consistent standards while analyzing different companies. Now, the first component of the Piotrowski score is, no wonder, the net profit. If your company is not profitable, it gets a zero. But if you make profit in that particular year, you get 1 point. Moving on, we have the return on assets. The return on assets is basically how effective is a company in utilizing its assets to generate profit, because the assets are essentially the resources of the business. If the ROA is greater than the previous period, then Piotrowski would give the company a 1. Cash flows from operations. Now, the operations of a company are the production and sales of their product, or in the case of service industries, the rendering of a service. Cash flows from operations are basically all of the money, all of the cash that you get in from running your business. And since cash is king, it is a good indicator of a company's financial health. If the operating cash flow is greater from the previous period, then the company gets a 1. Piotrowski was also interested in the quality of the earnings and not just the amount. What that basically means is, was the profit of that particular year spiked with something which is not the usual business of the company? How he assessed it was by seeing if the operating cash flows of that particular year are greater than the net income. If so, the company gets a 1. Now, moving on to the liquidity portion of the Piotrowski score, we first look at the long term debt to total assets ratio. This basically shows us how much of the total assets of a company are financed by long term debt. The basic number that we're after is the difference from the current year as compared to the previous year. If the ratio decreases in the current year as compared to the previous year, the company gets a 1, as this shows that lesser of your assets are bought by debt. The current ratio. This basically shows if a company is positioned to pay off their short term loans using their current assets. If the company's current ratio is less than that of the previous year, the company will get a 0. Ideally, a company should have a current ratio of 1. New share issuance. Now, Piotrowski wanted a company to not have had issued shares in the period in question. And the reason for that is pecking order theory. The pecking order theory basically states that if a company issues equity financing rather than using internal sources or debt, the company is signaling to the market that they are in financial distress. Gross profit margin. The gross profit margin is used to assess the operational efficiency of a company. If the gross profit margin increased from the previous year, the company again gets a 1. The asset turnover. This measures how effective a company is in utilizing its assets to generate revenues. Now, in the return on assets, we used net income and divided it by the total assets. However, in asset turnovers, we look at the net sales. An increase from the previous period would earn the company 1 point. Here are some Piotroski scores for reputed companies in Pakistan that we've calculated.